ready to tip off here at this 14U game between the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Bobcats. Lauren Wirtz at center circle, and she earns the tip. Her defender, Bobcats defender, able to intercept that pass. Also on the floor, Ainsley Wilson, Naomi Grimm, Kenna Gorley. Shot up for the Bobcats, no good. That will go out of bounds. And Natalie comes back up the floor with it. She gets it to Lauren outside the three-point line. And back to Natalie. Natalie drives, puts the shot up, gets the basket and the foul. Wildcats strike first. With the layup counting and one free throw to come. And the free throw good as well. Wildcats up early, 3-0. Putting on the full court press. Bobcats able to get down the floor. From the elbow, shot on its way, no good. Rebounded by Lauren. Outlet to Natalie. And ball tangled up, stolen by the Bobcats. They are off on the run. And a foul, I think this will go against Naomi Grimm. Ainsley also nearby. It looked from this angle as if Naomi was the one who committed the foul, but we'll see what the refs caught from their angle. Well, the ref gave that to Ainsley. First free throw, no good. Second one, too strong, bounced around, and Naomi will claim the rebound. She gets it to Natalie. And now over to Kenna. Kenna will drive in, dump it to Ainsley. Ainsley's shot is up off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by the Bobcats. Comes away with the steal. Down the floor, she tries to pass that to Natalie. Natalie was a little bit ahead of it, and ball goes out of bounds to the Bobcats. Ball in play. Bobcats with some good defense. Bobcats hanging on. Kenna able to come up with the steal momentarily, but Bobcats get it back. Lots of scrambling here. Shot on its way, rebounded by Lauren. Definitely some physicality in this game. Natalie crosses, she gets to the free throw line, gets it to Ainsley. Ainsley's shot is up and good. Okay. Hi Eddie, hi Tennessee. And Wildcats poke that away. Naomi stepping out of bounds on the attempt to steal, so it will stay with the Bobcats, but good hustle play by Naomi and a timeout called by the Bobcats. We're just about halfway through the first quarter. Wildcats leading the Bobcats by 5. Ainsley got her hands on that, forced the turnover. I wouldn't actually do that much because it's a lot of charging this. Natalie drives into the lane. Ball is stolen, but a foul committed. Ainsley with the ball. She drives down and tries to knock it out to, or kick it out to Lauren, but the Bobcats come away with the turnover. Now down to the block for the Bobcats. And I think she's going to get in for the travel. Yes, she does. Mary Reddle. Naomi takes the break. From this team today, missing the Alvey sisters, Lydia and Audrey, as well as Leah Reese, with other commitments. So, and Ainsley coming up with a turnover, but passing to the wrong team. So Bobcats will maintain control for now. So a short bench for the Wildcats as a foul committed by, I think that was, it was either 30 or 20. I think that was on Lauren. So yeah, just 2 players on the bench in this game. Wildcats will not want to get too deep into foul trouble. Or we may see Coach Borley yelling, "My team is on the floor," with only 4 players. And Bobcats on the board with the free throw. Score is 5-1. Kenna gets that down to Ainsley, and Ainsley gets it back out to Natalie as she was covered up. Natalie's shot is good. Little baseline floater gives the Wildcats a 6-point lead at 7-1. 1 minute and 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Ball pokes loose by the Wildcats. Girls on the floor. And Ainsley able to pick it up. She is on the run the other direction on the left side of the floor. Puts the shot up, no good. She will go to the line. First shot, no good. And we've got Evie Eppel coming into the game for Kenna. Evie, along with Naomi, the new faces on this team this year. Bobcats get the offensive rebound, and a shot up from the free throw line is no good. That one goes out of bounds. Wildcat ball. Natalie drives in toward the basket, tries to dish it to Ainsley, but the ball knocked away by the Bobcats. Natalie hurrying down the floor, and it is a steal by Evie. Good heads-up play by her, picking that ball up off the floor. And a turnover by the Wildcats at the other end. I was a little surprised Natalie didn't get called for the foul, reaching across number 20 on that fast break. But the referees have definitely let some physical play go in this one, calling some things and letting some things go. I guess all referees do that, and players have to kind of figure out, make adjustments to the referees' tendencies in any given game. And Lauren's shot blocked. Ball picked up by the Bobcats, and Ainsley called for the foul as time expires. Let's see, actually, it doesn't look like they will. Actually, it doesn't look like they'll actually call the foul, saying that time expired before the foul or concurrent with. So 7-1 after 1 quarter, 2 quarters. That was definitely only 1 quarter. 7-1 after 1 quarter. Just really trying to keep the max level of professionalism here. Not sure what quarter it is. Wildcats and Bobcats will be alternating boys and girls up to 16U today. So this is the first half of the 14U pairings. Boys will follow. The 12U teams already played. The girls Wildcat 12U winning, and the boys Wildcat 12U going down to a definitely pretty impressive 12U Bobcats team. So 2 good games so far, and this one off and running in a good way as well.
When do you want our interview?
At halftime. Just wanting to know all your tricks, all your techniques. Coming back out onto the floor for the second half, Lauren Wirtz, Natalie Tolbert, Ainsley Wilson, Naomi Grimm, and Mary Ruddle. I don't really know what to say when the refs make jokes about being on the live stream. Of course, it's always hilarious. Shot up for the Bobcats, no good. Want to keep positive relations with the refs. So have to at least make an effort to return some of their banter. Ainsley scrapping for that ball. It's a jump ball. It'll stay at the Wildcat end. Ball in. Ooh, that was very close to an over and back. Not sure if she got any feet down on this side of the floor or not. Oh, and that was supposed to go to Lauren. A little miscommunication on where the cut and pass was going to land. And that's a travel as the player fell down. Natalie brings the ball across half court. Lauren with it in the corner. She gets it to Mary, poked away by the Bobcats. And Mary will return the favor at the other end, and she pokes it away. Gets it to Natalie. Natalie puts a shot up, and it's good. Nice play by the Cats from that steal by Mary to the three-point finish by Natalie. Wildcats up 10-1.
I'm not surprised.
I had 11 people watching last night for your game.
Really? I think
Mr. Brewer.
Where was that? I think about probably more. Well, no, I think he left on Friday, and he started on Saturday.
Free throws no good for the Bobcats, so Wildcats will.
On the way down to the Oh.
Didn't hit the red. Kenna with the ball. And now to Naomi, or not Naomi, Natalie. And Ainsley with the baseline jumper. Bobcats with the ball. Driving into the paint, laying it up, and good. That's their first field goal. Score now 12-3 in favor of the Wildcats. Natalie drives into the lane, puts the left-hand shot up and gets it. Natalie's showing lots of versatility in this game. I know her coaches wanted to see her take a more proactive offensive approach, and she's definitely doing so far. Shot up, no good. Bobcats with the offensive rebound. That one was very close, but Ainsley pulls down the rebound. Ainsley with the ball to Kenna in the corner. Kenna to Ainsley. Ainsley will come back up toward the top, and ball poked away. Stolen. Bobcats on the run. And layup, no good, defended by Naomi. And Natalie tries the long baseball pass down to Lauren. Doesn't connect, and the Bobcats will get it back. Only Jaden can do that. Only Jaden can do that. Wildcats on defense. Shot on its way, no good for the Bobcats. Kenna with the rebound. She gets it out to Natalie. Natalie comes up, gets it down the floor. This time it does connect to Lauren. Oh, but Bobcats ready, and they get another steal. Shot up, no good. Ainsley with the rebound. Outlet to Natalie. Evie Eppel back in the game for the Wildcats. Lauren with the ball. She puts up a long two. Kenna with the rebound. And Kenna tries to push that pass back to Lauren, but stolen by the Bobcats. Ainsley with a nice block. It's going to stay Bobcats ball. Mary coming back into the game for Kenna. Sorry. Bobcats working the ball, trying to get an opening. Driving into the block, covered up well by Lauren and Mary. but they get the offensive rebound and put up another shot. This one is good. And Bobcats now with 5 to the Wildcats 14. Natalie comes across half court. Mary with the ball at the top of the circle. Back to Natalie. Natalie to Ainsley at the top. Ainsley drives down the right side. Gets it to Lauren. Lauren drives in, kicks back out to Ainsley. Ainsley's shot is blocked. Ball bounced around and Ainsley has it. She tries to drive in again. Ball knocked away by the Bobcats out of bounds. Mary looking to get it in. And she gets it over to Ainsley in the corner. Ball knocked out of bounds again by the Bobcats. So retry for the Wildcats, and this time they'll set up a little bit of a different starting look. Ball into Lauren. Lauren's shot too strong, rebounded by Ainsley. And that is the end of the half. So 14-5 after 2 quarters. So we'll have a couple minutes break and then have the second half here for you at that time. go, second half. Second half starters, Natalie Tolbert, Naomi Grimm, Lauren Wirtz, Kenna Gorley, and Ainsley Wilson. Bobcats working the ball, put up a shot, no good, and that went out of bounds off the fingertips of Ainsley, I believe. Just grazed. I actually thought it was the Bobcat player, but their fingertips were pretty close together, so sometimes hard to tell the difference. So Bobcats working around the outside. Now driving into the lane, putting up a shot. It bounces off the rim. Offensive rebound. This is a foul on Lauren. No. Kenna. Ball in. Shot up, no good for the Bobcats. Kenna with the rebound. She gets it out to Natalie. Natalie moving over to the left side, gets it to Lauren. Lauren drives into the lane, kicks it to Ainsley. Ball poked away, stolen by the Bobcats. Three-pointer on its way for the Bobcats, off the glass and in. And they now have 8. And she pokes it loose on the fast break and grabs the ball, but I think she's going to get called for the foul. And she does. Interesting. Ball down into the paint for the Bobcats. Then moving back outside. Shot is up and no good. That goes out of bounds. Wildcat ball. Natalie comes across half court slowly. Now Kenna gets it to Naomi. Naomi tries to drive into the paint. Ball stripped away. Natalie and Ainsley trying to cut off the Bobcats defensively. They are able to force the miss, and Ainsley gets the rebound. Long pass down the floor to Lauren, and a couple of shots off the mark for the Cats before Ainsley is able to sink one. 16-8, Wildcats in front. Good rebounding by the Cats, keeping some of those possessions alive. Three-pointer on its way. That one's no good. Rebounded by Ainsley. Natalie drives over to the left side. Crossing to Ainsley. Ainsley puts up a long two-pointer. No good. Rebounded by the Bobcats. Shot on its way, no good. Kenna with this rebound. In other games, sometimes I say rebounded by the Cats, but can't do that here since we've got 10 Cats on the floor. And Natalie tried to pass that out to Naomi. Misconnection and a turnover. Shot up for the Bobcats. good. And timeout called by Coach Gorley. Just about 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Wildcats are up 16-10. Drives in, gets it over to Evie. Evie tries to outlet to Natalie. Intercepted by the Bobcats on the run down the floor. A little too far down the floor, out of bounds, and it is Wildcat ball. Natalie coming up the floor. Now Mary with the ball. Tries to drop in that entry pass. That's a tricky pass, and if it's not perfect execution, it is one that can be snagged away, as it was right there. Shot up and good for the Bobcats. Now they've gone on a little run, scoring the last 4 points. Score is 16-12. Ainsley with the ball, tries to lay it up. She draws the foul. So Ainsley with 2 free throws coming. She'd like to get the Wildcats back on the increasing side of the scoreboard. And does with that free throw. And that one a little too strong. 17-12 is where we'll stay for the time being. 50 seconds to play. Shot up for the Bobcats, no good. Mary with the rebound. Tries to get it to Natalie. Ball poked away. 20 has gotten her hands on a lot of passes, either picking up steals herself or creating opportunities for teammates. And her basket is good at this end for the Bobcats. Now a 3-point game with 24 seconds to go in the quarter. Kenna puts up a shot. It's no good. And that's going to be a foul on Ainsley on the over-the-back rebound. Definitely a little bit of a rough patch here for the Wildcats. Bobcats on a 6-1 run. Get the offensive rebound. Shot up, no good. Just a few seconds left. We are down to 0 seconds. So that's the end of the third quarter. Can't remember what the halftime score was, but I know that it was not a 3-point game at that point. So definitely a little run by the Bobcats in that third quarter. And now it is just a 1-possession game. One more quarter to play. These are 6-minute quarters, so we'll have those 6 minutes momentarily. Fourth quarter underway. Wildcats with the ball. Natalie dumps it down to Lauren. Lauren puts a shot up. Bounces just off the rim. That was a good looking play. Couldn't get the drop on the layup. And Naomi and Kenna with the work, stealing that ball. Natalie hurries up the court. Out to Lauren. Lauren's shot on its way. Bounces up high, bouncing around. Looks like the Wildcats are going to get the offensive rebound. Kenna with the ball. Now to Ainsley. Over to Lauren. Lauren drives down toward the basket. She draws the foul. This is a foul on the floor, and with the shooting rules, fouls reset at the beginning of every quarter. So that is only the first team foul on the Bobcats. And we played to 5 fouls. That pass intercepted once again. I think number 20 involved there again. She's got some quick hands. And good anticipation. Shot up for the Bobcats, and that one is good as well. Down to a 1-point game. Wildcats definitely need to produce some things on the offensive end. And Natalie very close to a travel there. Lauren also very close to a travel. Bobcats really getting the Wildcats where they move it and they aren't sure where to go next. So that is what you want to do defensively, but not what we hope to see as Wildcat fans. Natalie gets it to Kenna. Kenna's shot is up and good. A much-needed basket for the Wildcats. Good assist by Natalie. Good finish by Kenna. And back to a 3-point game. 4 minutes to go. Shot up, no good for the Bobcats. Natalie with the rebound. And she hurries up the floor, gets it to Lauren. Lauren's shot is up. She draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws. So this is now the second team foul on the Bobcats. As I said a second ago, the fouls will reset at the beginning of each quarter as far as team fouls. Personal fouls carry throughout the game, of course, but team fouls reset at the beginning of each quarter. That free throw no good. And at 5 fouls, 5 team fouls in a quarter, a team will begin to shoot 2 free throws. So no single bonus, no 1-and-1. And that free throw is good. So 4-point lead for the Wildcats, 20-16. Coach Gorley taking a full timeout. In case you've ever wondered, a full timeout is 1 minute long. And a 30-second timeout is 30 seconds long. And during a full timeout, players are allowed to sit down on the bench during a 30-second timeout. They are technically not supposed to sit down. So you see the Bobcats standing, that's fine. You're allowed to stand during a full timeout if you wish to. But in a 30-second timeout, players that are going to be in the game are not supposed to sit down. Not supposed to get too comfortable. Set up for defense. Natalie trying to play aggressive defense on this point guard, hoping to knock that ball away. She's able to evade Natalie's pressure for now. Very close to a 5-second call. little surprised they're not calling it. Shot is up, no good for the Bobcats, and that rebound goes out of bounds to the Bobcats. Shot on its way, no good. Rebounded by Kenna. I hate not to give Mary credit for that because she really got most of that rebound. And Kenna just came in for the glory at the last second. Mary puts up a three-pointer off the mark. And Bobcats with the rebound. Natalie able to slow down so that does not become a transition basket. We are now down to about 2.5 minutes to play in the game. And that just was a little trip. Lauren defending, and the Bobcat player lost her footing. So Wildcats with the ball, 2.5 minutes to go, and a 4-point lead. Mary with the ball, drives in, looking for a teammate. She finds Natalie. Natalie now driving in, puts up the floater, and hits! Never a bad time for a made basket. This is a very good time for a made basket. And that shot was blocked, I think, by Natalie. I think she was the only one over there. Lauren with the rebound. Natalie now gets across half court, less than 2 minutes to go. Mary with the ball to Kenna on the baseline. Kenna over to Ainsley. Ainsley's shot is up and good. So after a really rough third quarter offensively, Wildcats have gotten it back into gear here in the fourth, particularly the second half of this fourth quarter. And they now are back to an 8-point lead. Three-pointer on its way, that's too strong, and Lauren chases down the rebound on the run. And she passes over to Ainsley, number 20, and no surprise that if anybody was going to slide in front of that, or that it would be her. Wildcats still with the ball. Into Lauren, and she scores. Perfect execution on the inbounds play. Wildcats now with their largest lead of the game, 10 points, 26-16. And that is a travel. The Bobcats cut it to within 1. It was 17-16, and since then the Wildcats have really gone on a tear, scoring the next 9 points. And now with less than a minute to go, they are in good position to take the victory. Mary puts up a shot, no good. Natalie with the offensive rebound. She'll pull it back out, definitely no rush. Wildcats have every reason to wait for a good shot and every reason not to turn it over like they just did there. Down the floor, basket does not quite go in. Ainsley trying to save it. It goes out of bounds. Maybe it was 26-9. I don't know. I thought it was 23-9. Don't know. Evie Epple comes back in. Kenna will take a rest. One more sub for the Bobcats. 30 seconds to go. Actually 29. Smells so good. Ball in for the Bobcats. Shot up, no good. Ainsley with the rebound, and Bobcats getting in there. They will force the jump ball, and that is Bobcat ball. Down to 22 seconds. And shot is up, no good for the Bobcats. Ainsley with the rebound, and time will expire. Good win for the 14U Lady Wildcats, taking down the Bobcats 20 by the Bobcats. Wildcats here in about an hour 15-ish with the, oh no, 1:30. I'm actually not exactly sure what time we'll be back on here. I thought it was supposed to be 1:30. The 14U boys are going to take the court next, and they will be on a different Wildcat channel. So if you want to watch that one, you can check either Indy Wildcats or Indy Junior Cats and see where they are in probably about 5 minutes. And then the 16U Lady Wildcats will be after that. I believe. So that would be not until probably about 2:15. If that is the correct schedule, unless we're on a different court for them at 1:30 at their scheduled game time. So I'm not sure which. If you are also wanting to know, you can check here on Lady Wildcats at 1:30-ish. We'll be on here at 2:15. So many surprises await us. Have a great afternoon.